Hi everyone, it's Debbie here and I'm popping in today to show you the gift boxes I made with the We Are Memory Keepers gift box punch board that I got in my Christmas stocking. I'm going to make one of the boxes today because I find that if I see something made, it helps me to understand how it's made and to repeat that for myself. The punch board has a grid which shows you which size paper to cut to create different size boxes. And then there are also 2 scales that you need to take note of and 3 score lines. There's also an extending arm which extends one of the score lines, and you also get your own scoring tool. These gift boxes are a great way to use up some older pattern papers. These ones are from My Mind's Eye and the collection I think was called Beloved. I've chosen a box to make which requires a 6x6 piece of pattern paper, and you line the paper up according to the grid lines on the side. Then you punch and you take the scoring tool and you nestle it into where you've just punched, and you score horizontally and then vertically. You then make one final score line diagonally according to the guidelines on the grid at the beginning. You repeat this process on all 4 sides, lining the paper up, punching, and 3 score lines. Once you've done that, you flip your paper over and you line the paper up against the same line as you did at the beginning, and you give a second punch on each of the 4 sides. The final process is to create the flap closures, and to do that you take your piece of paper and you slot it into the back of the punch, where there is a different punch which creates a little slit in each of the tabs. One thing I learnt for this part is that you do actually need to make sure you get your paper into the punch squarely to get the right shaped cut. And that completes the structure of the box. Now fold each of the score lines and you use your scoring tool as a bone folder to run over the fold lines to create crisp edges. Do that on all 4 sides, and then pinch in the diagonal score lines so that the fold goes inwards, and then again use your scoring tool as a bone folder to make sure those edges are nice and crisp. Finally, take 2 opposite corners and using the slots that we punched, slot the 2 tabs together, and then take the 2 other corners and do the same. And there you have a box which we didn't use any adhesive or glue. It's simply folding and scoring and slotting together, and it stays closed. It's wonderful. To create a tag for the box, I used Simon Says Stamp and Mama Elephant's Filled with Love stamp set, and I took the outline of the tag from that set and stamped it with Hero Arts Field Greens. I stamped it a few times just in case I didn't get the next bit lined up. This is the Lipstick Red from Simon Says Stamp, and I stamped the Filled with Love sentiment within the outline of the tag. There are dies to coordinate with this set, but I don't have them yet, so I simply cut around the edges with my scissors. I used a hole punch at the top of the tag, and then I took some hemp teak twine. This is the primary card, and there's various different colours of twine that come with it. And what I do is I run a piece through my fingers so that it creates gentle waves within the twine. And then once I've got that, I'm wrapping it around the box twice and tying a knot to keep it in place. And then taking the tag and threading it onto the end of the twine, and then tying another knot to keep it secured before tying a bow and fiddling with the loops and the tails until I'm happy. Use the tag to write a small message on, but I wanted to keep it in place, so I used a piece of foam adhesive just to attach it to the box where I wanted it to lay. And there you go. I think these boxes are really great. They're easy to put together, and it's one of the things I really like to do is to dress up a gift that I'm giving and make it look that little bit more special. Here's a closer look at the 3 boxes I made earlier. Thank you for joining me today. Bye!